Tucked away in the historic Edirnekapı district of Istanbul, the Chora Church, now known as the Kariye Mosque, is one of the city's best-kept secrets. While Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque often steal the spotlight, this intimate and breathtaking building tells a quieter but no less powerful story of faith, art, and resilience through the centuries. The word Chora means countryside. In Greek, a nod to the church's original location just outside the ancient city walls of Constantinople. Though the structure you see today largely dates from the 11th and 14th centuries, the roots of the Chora Church reach back as early as the 4th century. It began as a modest monastery, but grew into a masterpiece of late Byzantine architecture and art during the 14th century renovations led by the scholar and statesman Edirnekapı. As you approach the building's unassuming brick exterior, little prepares you for what awaits inside. Stepping through the entrance is like passing through a portal into a luminous world where golden mosaics shimmer under soft light and frescoes seem to breathe from the walls. The interior of the Chora Church is celebrated for its dazzling mosaics, arguably the finest surviving examples of Byzantine artistry. These mosaics don't just decorate the space, they narrate entire theological epics. In the outer and inner narthex, the entrance corridors, you'll find detailed scenes from the lives of the Virgin Mary and Jesus Christ, including the Nativity, the presentation at the temple, and the journey of the Magi. Each mosaic is crafted with a sensitivity that goes beyond technique. The expressive eyes, flowing robes, and soft gestures of the figures evoke deep emotion. The gold tesserae catch the light in a way that makes the saints and angels appear almost ethereal, hovering just above time. Perhaps the most moving part of the church is the Paraclesion, a side chapel once used as a burial chamber. Here, frescoes take center stage, painted with raw intensity and spiritual fervor. The most iconic is the Anastasis, Resurrection, where Christ, depicted in dynamic motion, pulls Adam and Eve from their tombs in a gesture of triumph over death. The surrounding imagery, tombs, angels, demons, and saints, creates a powerful meditation on the afterlife and redemption. It's a space that feels profoundly sacred, whether or not you're religious. The hush inside, broken only by the shuffle of visitors' feet, lends an almost monastic atmosphere, encouraging you to reflect and absorb. Chora's journey hasn't been simple. After the fall of Constantinople in 1453, the church was converted into a mosque in the early 16th century. The mosaics and frescoes were carefully plastered over, not destroyed, a decision that inadvertently preserved them. In the mid-20th century, the building became a museum, and a team of experts painstakingly uncovered and restored its artworks. In 2020, it was redesignated as a mosque, and in 2024 it reopened for worship. Today, it functions as a hybrid space. Visitors are welcome to explore much of the building, and curtains respectfully cover sacred imagery during prayer times. It remains open to tourists, preserving its status as one of Istanbul's cultural treasures. Visiting the Chora Church Museum offers a quieter, more contemplative experience than Istanbul's more famous landmarks. Located near the ancient city walls, it's best reached by taxi or public bus. The area itself is full of winding streets and local life, far from the usual tourist trail. Entry is usually permitted outside prayer times. Modest dress is required, and women are asked to cover their heads. Scarves are provided at the entrance. It's worth visiting with a guide or using an audio tour, as the iconography and theological stories embedded in the mosaics are rich and layered. The Chora Church isn't just a museum, it's a spiritual and artistic time capsule. Its art reaches across centuries to touch the viewer in ways that words often cannot. It's where theology meets beauty, where the divine is rendered in gold and pigment. Whether you're an art lover, a history enthusiast, or a traveler seeking the soul of a place, Chora invites you to slow down, look closely, and feel deeply. In a city overflowing with monumental wonders, the Chora Church Museum offers something unique: intimacy. Its smaller scale draws you inward, both physically and emotionally. It doesn't try to overwhelm. Instead, it whispers stories of faith, resurrection, and timeless human longing. To walk its corridors is to walk through history, and to witness one of the most sublime intersections of art and spirituality in the world. If you find yourself in Istanbul, don't miss it. Chora might not be the loudest sight in the city, but it might just be the one that stays with you the longest.